Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a little while. Just had a bunch of kind of things going on, and I just kind of haven't been worrying too much about YouTube recently. My dad had a little bit of surgery. My mom's been not doing too hot lately, so I've just kind of been dealing with things at home and stuff, and not really focusing as much on videos. Probably could have, but just kind of didn't worry about it too much. But I figure what better way to start my new little spring of videos than to show an animal that you guys usually don't see too much of, and from the looks of it, he's going to make it very difficult because I don't see very much of him because he just buried himself down into the substrate and made quite a mess while doing it and stirred up the entire cage. But yeah, in here you have the male Viper Boa, which apparently I'm gonna have to try and find now. No clue where he is. I think he's under this pile here. I'll grab a glove real quick though, because he's not too bitey, but I'm not really, I mean, yeah, he is, I guess. I'm just not really down to get bit by a Viper Boa. It doesn't feel nice. Oh, hiya. Found him. So yeah, yeah, he's a little bitey. As you can see, he's covered in the bedding right now, so I'm going to, he really freaks out when you spray him. So what I've done since figuring that out, what I do is I just kind of turn the mister on to like just kind of a light kind of trickle. Let's see if we can get it going here without squirting it. Kind of like that, where it's just, okay, stop it. Stop it. It doesn't usually mind this too much, it just, the movement of the nozzle though, it doesn't like that too much. But yeah, just kind of clean it up a tiny bit, try and get you guys a view of what a Viper Boa actually looks like. Most people don't really see them that often, and this male is actually really pretty large. You usually don't see males quite as large as this boy. Like, tripod not giving me any help here. But yeah, you don't usually see males this big. He's actually really quite large. They're really interesting looking though. Have really different kind of head position, just their disposition is just, or not head position, but head shape, and it's more like a triangular shape that you, from here it looks more like a boa, but it has a weird kind of triangular shape to it that you'd think it's almost more of a part of like the Viper family. As you can see, they're pretty basic ground coloring, and it's kind of weird when they are not just recently wet. They almost have like a really just rough kind of almost rocky look to them. They're just kind of trippy, kind of different. There it goes. So there he is. Just different. Tiny little beady little eyes. Something that most people don't really think about when it comes to boas. Just very cool though. Something a little different. Really not too hard to take care of. They are kind of messy though, you can probably see. I usually keep them on like a cypress mulch moss combination, but trying just loose eco earth this time, and just sprayed the eco earth rather than soaking the eco earth to like the brick, because I think this seems to work a little bit better because it's not as compact and stuff, and they can really burrow a little bit more. It's just weird. They got two eyes almost on the very top of their head, which to most people would, well, to me at least, it shows that they're obviously a ground-dwelling snake that spends a lot of their time burrowed, so they can just kind of keep an eye out up above them. So it's kind of the deal. They're pretty cool, and I don't know, I get a lot of questions about this guy, so figured what the hell. So there he is. It's the Viper Boa, who hasn't moved since that original little spaz. There's kind of what I mean. You can see that the nose is kind of almost shoveled a little bit. Almost has like a shoveled off. Like when this guy is in burrow mode, he just digs right under, just uses his head and just shovels right into the substrate. Pretty interesting, pretty cool. Apparently there's little annoying fruit flies in the room. It drives me crazy. Should get some house geckos or something in here. Kind of cool. But yeah, guys, that's the Viper Boa.